Good morning. It's Monday, August 23rd. Welcome to the National Outlook on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. I'm GHK Lal. I do hope that you and your family had a good weekend and you are ready for the work week. We are preparing for school, but right now we're going to deal with work. I greet you with oil. Don't expect big oil money soon. Nation must live within its means. The Vice President, Kaieteur newspaper on Friday the 20th. It so happens I agree with him. I think Raphael Trotman said the same thing when he was Minister of Natural Resources, that we are not going to get rich soon. It's going to be hard for a guy in East to take, because some people have all kinds of dreams in their heads that they may not have to work anymore, life is going to be a bed of roses, and so on and so forth. But I think the Vice President, I know that the Vice President was saying what had to be said. And I'm glad he did that, to be frank with us. I agree, we are poor, so we must be sensible. We must be sensible with how we spend the little money that we get. We must be practical, right? But whilst the Vice President tells the nation that don't expect big money soon, and the nation must live within its means, which I agree with for the next several years, could be a long time, the government must also do the same thing. For emphasis, I'm going to repeat that. The government must also live within its means. It's got to slow down Exxon. Get a good handle of where this fossil fuel climate change push is going to go. Yes, we are in a race with electric technology, electric cars, and hydrogen technology and fuel cells, etc., etc. And the phasing out of fossil. That'll take a while. But Exxon needs money right now, and it needs as much as it can get, and its eggs are in Guyana's basket. So if we slow it down, instead of them holding us hostage, the company, we can hold Exxon hostage in bits and pieces, right? We can get $1 billion here and $1 billion there and a couple of billion there, expenses, these different things. The new projects that we're talking about. But government also has to manage those projects, those many billion-dollar projects. Get me straight, all are needed. But we can't do all those big billion-dollar projects right now. We're talking about the Demerara Harbor Bridge. We're talking about gas to shore, which is almost $1 billion US dollars. $1 billion US dollars. We're talking about money we have to spend for COVID relief, good things, old age pension, good things. But the bottom line is, we can't afford everything at once. Therefore, government must live within its means, and the Vice President is a key player. He is the player. Therefore, what he has said, he must practice. The government can, look, these projects are lovely. Gas to shore, you prove to me that you enlighten me as to how it's feasible for us, and I'm all for it. But some of these big billion-dollar projects, we've got to think twice and thrice and 4 times, and then say, let's put this one on hold. Live within our means. Poor families do, businesses do, struggling businesses do, big businesses do, and governments have to do the same thing too. I read that somewhere the other day, but I know that too. Wall Street firms where I work with, rich, powerful, they were always looking for ways to manage their expenses and their spending. We should learn the same. Until the next time, GHK Lal on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. This was the National Outlook.